Okay. Hi guys, how's everyone doing today? Sorry, it looks like I was trying to. It looks like I can't touch the volume while I'm recording because that actually controls the recording. Just found out something new. How's everyone doing today? God bless everyone out there. Um, so I just wanted to share something with you guys. It happened yesterday, and I was gonna talk about it, but then I guess I forgot or I just didn't get around to it, so I wanted to get around to it today. I just want to say another reason why. I want to point out another reason why we need Jesus. Okay? So, yesterday, as I'm going home, I saw something, well, I heard something, and it was quite ugly, you know. So, I know I'm used to like when people like each other or respect each other. I'm talking about couples, whether you're married or you're dating. You know, it's always about treating each other with respect, talking to each other with respect. But I notice when you don't have, I know it has to be Jesus. You have to have Jesus in your life in order to reach a level where you respect your partner and you are endearing to them to the point where you would never ever call them a derogatory name, even if it's so called used as a term of endearment today, which I don't understand why. And when I say why, this what I heard is not considered a term of endearment, but I consider it a term of disrespect, or it starts leading to disrespect. Let me just get to the point. So I was coming back from work yesterday, and I just got out of the train station, and as I was walking home, it was crowded, and it was crowded through the streets, right? And there's this couple that's behind me, right? And then as I start walking, they end up being in front of me, and I'm constantly hearing the guy refer to his girlfriend as the N word. Now, I have noticed this a lot lately, and I find it disgusting. I find it really disgusting, and I think it's disgusting already when friends have to call each other, hey, what's up, my N? I don't even want to say the word, but you know what I mean. It's the N word. And let me tell you why I don't like to say that word, and I'm so disappointed. I don't care what race you are. I'm so disappointed when people have to call each other that, and they consider as a term of endearment, because you say that to a friend, and a friend says it right back to you, and everybody's saying it to each other. Yeah, my N. Yeah, my N. Yeah, I know N. And your N. It's like you hear it a lot. N, 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 N. What's up, my N, and N, 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 N. And then, for me, when I hear it, I sound so disgusting. And this is what supposedly I have learned in the past, especially with black people. Okay, and I'm very disappointed. Okay, because I know not all black people like that, and I think those that have the intelligence, no matter what race you are, you would know better than to use a word like that. Why? First of all, let me tell you why I don't like the N word. Okay, and I don't care, and I hate it. Okay, okay, let me just get to it. I hate the N word because it was a derogatory word, an insulting word created by a certain race that saw themselves superior to all other races just because of a foolish thing that they thought in their head, thinking the color of their skin makes them more superior than supposedly other skin colors that I guess didn't fall into what makes them feel comfortable. Like if their own color doesn't make someone else feel comfortable. Well, it's kind of stupid they even got to a point about skin color. But that's where we started from, and this is where we're going through, which is so stupid. But anyway, that word, okay, also was created by people who enslaved another race, who had the audacity to enslave another race and think that they were superior. And at the same time, it used that word on a constant basis to insult the person. Okay, they never used it. I checked my history books, never heard them use it as a term of endearment. Okay, it was done on purpose just to dig in another knife into another person. Okay, it was used as a derogatory remark. It was used as an insult. Okay, and it's a disgusting word that was created by, not going to say the whole race, it was created by a lot of stupid, ignorant, disgusting people who decided that they were more superior than others. Okay, that is a nasty word. Then I started hearing that black people would use that word later on because they say, no, I'm gonna turn that negative into a positive to show the man that it's not bothering me, and that I'm gonna use it in a positive way. And I say that is insane. What mentality did you wake up the next day thinking, I'm going to use a word that was created by my oppressor, that was used to insult my people, to degrade my people, and people who saw my people as garbage. I'm going to use that word that was created by evil, wicked people and turn it into a positive, and then start using it as a compliment towards my friend. And now what's disgusting is when I hear it a lot, and I don't understand why. I hear it a lot when couples call each other that. It even sounds if it wasn't more disgusting already that you had to use something that belonged to an evil, wicked people, and you try to use this as a supposed friendly thing. If it wasn't bad enough using it with friends with each other, it's so disgusting to use it towards your partner. You don't know how disgusting it is to hear a man who's supposed to respect his woman see her as someone precious. Instead of calling her by her name because she has a name, instead of calling her by her name to show her respect, to show her love, you gotta call her by a name that was created by an oppressor, but thinking that you're complimenting her. And then at the same time, I start thinking to myself, and then you wonder, I'm starting to realize this feminine power movement, the feminine power movement, feminism power movement is bad. It's and guys should also take into consideration, if you don't like a woman already acting like a man, you're making it worse by referring to your girlfriend as the N-word, even if supposedly is a term of endearment. It's disgusting. You've already went down the wrong path and started putting someone that's supposed to be precious to your heart and put them in a category where that word has always been used in an insulting way, and think that you're actually complimenting them. If anything, you're probably helping them be more masculine. You shouldn't never do that. Women too. Women, you should never ever, I don't care just because you saw it as a trend, just because you saw it on TV, just because your celebrity people that you follow and you praise, which you shouldn't, because the only one you should praise is the Lord Jesus. But I'm not going to force you to believe in him. But if you don't believe in him, you should not be emulating what other people do, because they don't know no better either. They're idiots themselves. So why make yourself an idiot too if they're an idiot? Why even go down that path and decide, oh, it's a trend thing. Yeah, let me call my boyfriend the N-word too. And I'm saying it out of love because I have so much respect for him. I'm like, no. If you have respect for your man, you call your man by the name that was given to him at birth, period. Or use true terms of endearment. Sweetheart, honey, handsome, gorgeous, nice things that were created and were used not to insult another person, but to actually just show the sweetness about that person, showing sweetness, showing respect, looking at them as something that you respect and find them very endearing by calling them sweetheart because you think they're sweet, they have a good heart, saying loving things. I never understand how the N-word be used as a loving thing. And it disappoints me. And I see this a lot more in the younger generation, calling their girlfriends the N-word. It's like, is that the kind of relationship you guys want, where you want both partners talking to each other like if they're homeboys? You're not homeboys. That is your significant other. That is your gift that you're supposed to cherish and work together to form a partnership of love and respect for one another. That is not a level of respect. And you know what was happening? They were calling each other the N or whatever and stuff. And then other things started coming about. And I was like, you see, I wonder if that would have all started at all. They started calling each other stupid. This couple was calling each other stupid. And they were talking to each other. And even being out loud, the other people were hearing them. I'm like, you're going to tell me that this is a relationship of love? When look how you guys talk to each other? You have gone too far and you have lost respect for each other. Once you start calling your partner insulting words, stupid or whatever, I say right there, and I've been in relationships, probably not the right relationship because I was gay. So through Jesus Christ, I'm an ex-homosexual, but it didn't matter. I've been in that part where you talk to your partner like that, and I'm gonna tell you, everybody knows this. The minute you don't learn how to communicate with your partner in a respectful way, and you start all of a sudden using insulting words to your partner, you might as well call it quits with your relationship. I will tell you right now, and everybody knows this to be true, once the wrong word is used towards your other partner, you've already disrespected him or her. You've already degraded him or her because you no longer see them in the light that you saw them. You no longer see them as someone worthy to respect. So cut the relationship right there, because after that, all you're really going to do is make each other suffer with each other, because all you're going to end up doing, the respect is already gone. Once the respect is already gone, if you don't call upon Jesus, give your life to Jesus and let Jesus come into your relationship to help you come back together the right way and communicate, that's it. Give up, break up. Because you're going to be at the end still feeling this person doesn't respect me. This person doesn't respect me. We're going to start cheating on each other, and it just becomes worse. I pray to God, Jesus, that you realize this is another big important reason why we need Jesus. Because I've noticed something. People who have Jesus in their lives, partners, people in relationships, you never see them. They never call their, and I'm not talking about posers. I'm talking about real people that accept Jesus in their life. It's like they talk to each other as if they know they got to be careful, because it's like if they're almost talking to Jesus. Jesus watches every word I say. He holds me accountable for every word I say. This is my partner. This is what Jesus has blessed me with. How can I ever in my whole life ever all of a sudden get to a point where I have to feel like I don't respect them anymore, but I have to all of a sudden belittle them, emasculate them, or if there's a word for effeminate them or whatever. Once I do that, once I start using words that are disgusting and disrespectful, I'm going to lose that person's trust. I'm going to lose that person's respect. How can I even respect myself after I let myself get like that? If you don't have Jesus in your life, you need Jesus, because when people have Jesus, I've never ever seen partners talk to each other like that. Never ever see them call each other stupid. Definitely never see them call each other the N-word, even though it's a term of endearment. It's always honey. It's always love, or it's always calling them by their name. Hello, Mary, or John, come over here, or Carlos, or Rebecca. It's never disrespectful, and everyone has arguments, so that's gonna happen even if you have Jesus. But never do they use words that all of a sudden treats the person as if he's not even worthy to be treated as an equal. He's not even worthy to be treated as a person, but to be treated less than a person. And when you start using insulting words and derogatory words, you've already, whether you know it or not, you are treating them already as less than. And they're going to feel it. And everybody feels that. Everybody feels all lovey-dovey until, I bet you, I guarantee anyone that hears this will agree with me. You're in a lovey-dovey relationship, but I bet you the minute you hear just one word, even the word just stupid, all of a sudden your face changes. All of a sudden something changes and you'll be like, oh, this person is not respecting me now if they got to call me stupid. They no longer see me as that person that hugged me the day before. They was happy that I was in their lives. They respected me as an individual. Now they're treating me as if they can talk to me anyway, and that also brings about controlling as well. Because if you let that happen, you still stay in the relationship, you just enable that behavior, and that person's going to start doing it more. And that's what this couple was doing last night. Calling each other stupid, calling each other N-word. And I was trying to find the love in that. And I was like, there's no love. These people are in a relationship and they're talking to each other like that. No wonder why they're always arguing. So guys, treat the people in your life the way you would want to be treated. Because we all know the minute we're called something that sounds insulting, that doesn't make us feel good inside. That automatically, it clicks in all of us. I just got disrespected. And no one likes that. It's bad enough when strangers have to disrespect you. But when it's your loved one, it's the person that you're supposed to feel trust with, security with, all of a sudden that person sticks the dagger in you too. Don't talk to each other like that. Remember who you are to each other. You don't really need to be in each other's life, but you're choosing to be in each other's life because you must have saw something that connected you with that person, made you feel like that person respect me. Make sure that respect is never lost by never even going to a point where now you all of a sudden have to use a derogatory remark to talk to a person. Insult them. Don't do that. Don't even use words that supposedly are trending because you're being told, it's us turning a negative into a positive and we're going to use that as a term of endearment. Don't be a fool. Remember what ancestors have gone through with other people who decided to act more superior than others. And the words and the names that were used in the past to belittle another and to insult another. That's not the way to go. And it doesn't matter whether it's in a friendship, it's in family, or it's in a relationship with your partner. Never go that route, because you are opening dark doors to the enemy, and like I said, the relationship is going to be destroyed, whether it be friendship, whether it be family, whether it be relationship. And you know what, give Jesus a chance, man, because you're gonna guide how when you give Jesus a chance, you're gonna see that you don't want to talk to this person this way or that way, because it's like Jesus becomes always that little voice in your head. Let me tell you, when I'm going through temptations, I just finished telling God right now, God, I feel weak, but I'm going to praise you in this weakness, because you know why? Because because while I was weak, if I didn't think about, wait a minute, what I'm thinking is wrong. Wait a minute, what I'm feeling is wrong. I know that I'm already going down. But for some reason, every time when I feel weak, I'm always feeling at the same time that something's telling me, wait a minute, this is wrong. Don't think like this, because you know it's a sin. Well, don't think like this. Don't be like this. And I was like saying, God, you know what, God? Even when I'm weak, I know that you are there, because if you wasn't there, I would already gave in to the weakness. But instead, every time when I get weak, I hear the other voice that tells me, don't do that. And right there, I know that that's you. I know that that's Jesus saying, stay the path. Stay on the path. Don't do this. Don't do this. You know it's wrong. What you're thinking is wrong right now. And just by the fact that I got to think that and say, no, what I'm thinking is wrong, I already know that's Jesus. And I'm like, that's awesome. And I'm like, thank you, Jesus. You know what, Jesus? Your power is perfected in weakness. I'm feeling weak. So if anything, that just tells me I'm strong. And that just tells me that the devil is attacking me because he knows my potential and he wants to stand in the way of your will for me, whatever that may be, because he knows I have potential. So if I'm feeling weak, but at the same time, I gotta also feel this thing telling me, no, this is wrong, then I already know the presence of God is here. The presence of Jesus is here telling me, I'm with you. I'm not. You're not alone. I'm with you. And you know what? We need that in everything, even in relationships, so that we don't go and do the things that the enemy would want us to do, and all of a sudden start talking to our partner as if they're no longer our partner, and we see them as something less than, when we're supposed to be elevating each other through Jesus Christ. Try to remember that, guys, because that was so disgusting what I heard yesterday of how couples and friends talk to each other. I hate that N-word so much. Okay? My brothers and sisters, my black brothers and sisters have gone through so much suffering, so much pain that I will never understand. I will never understand. But I do understand this. I would never use a word that someone used to insult me. I would never use an insulting, derogatory word that was created by an evil person and try to turn that into a positive and start using it as a trend word, as a term of endearment. No. That would make me stupid. Okay, no. And I may not be that smart, but I'm not that stupid either. Treat each other with respect, guys. Treat each other with respect, and may God bless you. Bye.